Hey, Whiskey Fancies, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, what do we have today?
Today, we have a challenge. We've been called out by Sean at Whiskey Wars.
I got you.
You got it?
Got it.
You only need 5 whiskeys. And we have to name those 5 whiskeys. Now, I have to admit, this is a lot harder to do than I thought.
I have questions. Why
Fantastic.
only 5? Who came up with 5? What about us hoarders? We need more than 5.
I think we need a different video to address that situation. So today, I scienced the heck out of this list, and I'm so excited to get into it. So,
I can't wait.
you only need 5 whiskeys.
Or more.
Okay, so first up on the list is your mixer. So we're challenged to find what whiskey is a good mixer. So
This was hard. It was hard.
it was kind of challenging.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go first.
Okay, you go first.
I chose Wild Turkey 101 rye.
That's a good choice.
It's a good choice. It cuts through any of the sweetness that you might have adding with the other stuff you're mixing.
Sure.
Comes in at a great proof at 101, so you can still taste the rye, which
That's
I
nice.
like in my cocktails. I
Yes.
like to still taste the whiskey.
Yeah.
So my
Nice.
choice,
What are you drinking?
101 rye.
Cool. I have. Yeah.
Did you seriously pick Blanton's for your mixer?
No. I didn't. That would have been awesome. It's really this. See? You put it in the Blanton's bottle, so when you have guests over, they have no idea, and it's better.
It tastes much better.
Yeah.
All right, so let's make this cocktail.
Yeah. That's mine. That's mine. All right. Oh, that was a nice pop.
All right, let's make this cocktail. All right. Well, who are we kidding? I don't make cocktails.
I don't either.
I don't make cocktails, so
I don't either.
that looks good.
That's mixing it, right?
Yeah,
Mixing it?
SJ I think qualifies.
Yeah, that's mixing. Oh. It's a little forgiven-ish. A nice boo rye. That's actually really good.
That's a great cocktail.
That's an awesome cocktail.
Thanks.
No ice needed.
Next up is the everyday drinker. When you're not in the mood for a cocktail, but you need a little nip.
Just a little nip. I chose this. Elijah Craig small batch, but it's a pick. Because these things, they're just like,
They're
they
excellent.
take the small batch and level it up. And it's perfect for every day because it's less than $30. It's easy to drink and it's easy on your wallet. And I think you might have agreed with me on this one.
It's in my glass.
Yeah. I know you did have a different bottle at first, but
I
then you saw what
did.
I picked and you were like, yeah.
I was like,
got you.
Genius. This is Simpatico. These very rarely do you see small batch picks disappoint, and they're just delicious and not too aggressive. Super easy drinker. I agree with everything you said, and that is our everyday drinker.
Yeah.
So what do we got next?
We have the Friday Night Pour.
Ah,
And Fridays are amazing. And you can drink as much as you want because the next day you don't got to get up at like 4 something in the morning.
Yep.
Or however early you get up with the early birds in the morning. So I chose this because this is my jam.
oh,
Rebel 10. Now, if you get the older ones, that's even better because some of these things can be like 13 and 14 years old. And this little puppy, this is like a baby.
that's a good one.
It's 50%, so you can just keep drinking and not, fade a little too fast. So you got all Friday night. That's my jam.
That's a great
It's Heaven
pick.
Hill with heaven in a bottle.
That's a great choice.
That's mine.
So my Fridays have been extra difficult lately, and my weeks have been difficult, and I need something to take the edge off a little faster and basically forget my week. So my pick is Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof. This happens to be a pick, but all of them I hear are fantastic.
Yes.
And this comes in at 66.95%.
Slap your mama.
And your grandmama.
And your grandmama.
And I don't think there's anything else that will help me forget my week as fast as 66.95.
No, but when you ask me why you're walking down the street naked and you ended up in a tent, I can't answer that for you.
Well, let's not talk about that. All right.
Weird things have happened.
So.
But it doesn't have to be a pick.
That's true. All of them good.
Just regular Jack Daniel's barrel proof.
A lot of caramel, molasses, a little banana bread. That's why I love it.
Amazing. What do we have next?
Let's find out. And the next on our list is impress your guests.
What? Guests? Like people that come over
to your house.
No. I'm not cooking for you, people. There's no guests.
Okay, so what we're going to pick is a whiskey that we give people that we think is a quality whiskey that they wouldn't normally think about.
True.
Rather than a flashy label or big dollar spending. Right?
Or something else swinging that's big. No, it's not happening.
That's not how we roll.
No.
So,
we'll give you something good if we choose to invite you over and maybe cook for you.
So, what whiskey did you pick?
Oh, this is what I picked. Middle West, single barrel proof. This right here can play along with the big boys and kind of even spank them while it's at it. This is just awesome. I think it's more of an impress your guest because it's not Kentucky, it's not Indiana. It's just a little independent. I wouldn't consider them craft distillery anymore.
I don't think so. But it's showing what Ohio can do.
Something that's not like a traditional.
Yeah. I love that bottle.
State.
That bottle is awesome.
It's really good. And it's been known to be thought of as a Stag Junior in some blinds, just saying. There you go.
That's a good bottle.
It's an excellent bottle. Yeah. What is yours?
What is mine?
What is yours? Okay. I don't remember.
So what I have picked, American single malt is growing quite rapidly. That category of whiskey.
Yes.
But sometimes what you think of is this weird, funky, youthy note that they aren't quite ready for prime time.
Yeah. Just stick to vodka distilling for the night.
So, but I have found this Courage and Conviction. This is a single cask. Comes in at 58.8%. This lovely little gem tastes more like the nuances of Scotch. It tastes more mature. So to me, it comes across as like about a 10-year-old Scotch, like Space High. It's very light, very fruity, very beautiful. I pour this to impress so we can really expand what people think about when you hear American single malt. Yeah. So I think this is a contender to impress your guests as well.
I think that's a good one, actually.
Yeah, and it's super pretty, too.
It is. It is.
It gets dressed up for your guests, so that's nice.
Are you talking about mine and doesn't?
Nope.
She might be a little short and pudgy, but you know what? She
packs a punch. I like her.
Punch.
All right.
Yeah.
And the last whiskey on our list is the Celebration Pour. Ooh. Now, we've agreed on this pour.
Miraculously agreed.
It's not often we agree, so
watch out.
Can you show them our Celebration Pour?
Do I do jazz hands?
Yeah, but like really show it.
Oh, okay, like that. Nice. And then it's got a little picture on the back, like if you're an art person. But I prefer the inside of the bottle to the outside. So, fair. Why is this our Celebration Pour?
Why is it our Celebration Pour? That's a great question. I'm just going to say the little specs on the bottle real quick. This is an exceptional series put out by Rare Character. This comes in at
66%.
Wow, that high. Yeah. 132 proof.
You would know it.
Didn't realize that. This is a Kentucky straight malt whiskey.
Yes. And it's extra special because this right here is a single barrel Parker's Heritage Kentucky malt that they released a couple years ago.
They did.
And
they got a barrel.
They got a barrel. I don't know. And it was, relatively a much cheaper price than any Parker's Heritage you will find.
This is true.
Even at cost. Yeah. And yes, it comes in at 66%. That's amazing. and it drinks good on its own. Add some water, proof it down to around 55.
Oh my God.
You're getting the best notes of Heaven Hill that is just...
This beautiful fruit experience.
Yes.
Oh,
What the hip happening kids call chef's kiss or something like that.
Like that.
Yeah, I just know the emoji.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to work
those in.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Whenever she can.
I'm trying to get young.
It's quite an experience, really.
Yep. So this epitomizes everything about the Heaven Hill funk with it, but it's got a dustiness quality to it, and almost like a slight turkey funk too, because it's
with water.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. This right here is just up my wheelhouse.
It's beautiful.
And it's a celebratory pour for me because it's not something that I can just drink all the time, because it's an exceptional cask. It's rare character. You're not going to find it again.
It's rare. It's in the name. Yeah, I agree. It's a celebration pour. It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Beautiful with water. Gives you two experiences, with water, without water. Don't
be afraid to add water.
This Kentucky malt is fantastic, and I agree. This is definitely a celebration that you would pour when something special happens, or if you want to share with someone special. So that's our list of you only need 5 whiskeys. Thank you to Sean at Whiskey Wars for that challenge. Mm-hmm. So I guess the next step is for us to challenge another channel, or maybe 2.
Who are victims?
Who will be victims? That's a good way to look at it. I challenge Independent Joe.
Oh.
What are your list of you only need 5 whiskeys?
But can we all find your 5 whiskeys?
No.
Come on, Joe. Now bring it. I challenge Women of Whiskeys. Michelle and Kathy Joe.
Ooh.
What you got? Bring it, ladies.
That's
bring
right.
It.
All right. So what do you guys think of our list? Give us a comment below. And while you're down there, hit that like button. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on those notifications and you will be notified when the next video drops. Well, I don't know about you, but I fancy these whiskeys.
I really fancy our whiskeys.